Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to solve Leetcode problem 537 complex number multiplication. We'll go through this problem, we'll understand this problem with some examples, and we are also going to implement our Java solution code to solve this coding problem. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to our channel now. It really helps and supports this channel. Here we create videos to help others in their coding and Java interviews. So let's start. A complex number can be represented as a string of real plus imaginary I, right? So we know the complex number. So real is the real part and the integer range is between minus 100 to plus 100, and imaginary is the imaginary part of the complex number, right? Again the same range, minus 100 to plus 100. I square is equal to minus 1. Okay, given two complex number num1 and num2 as strings, return a string of complex number that represents their multiplication. So they are asking us to multiply two complex numbers and then we have to return the result basically, right? So num1 and num2 are valid complex numbers, right? So that's given to us. So they have given us two examples. I also created one example for you guys here. So this is one example. So let's take a look at this example. So this is the first number. So this is the real part, right? This is the real part, and this is the imaginary part, right, of the complex number. So first thing we have to do is we have to parse these two numbers, right? Parse numbers so that you know the what is the real part, what is the imaginary part, right? Once you know that, then you can just how you multiply complex number. So to get the real part of after multiplication, this is the formula basically, right, that you use to multiply two complex number. So let's take a look. So first you want to calculate the real part. So what you will do, you will multiply real 1 by real 2. So 4 multiplied by 8 will give you 32, correct? 32 minus imaginary parts multiplication. So 6 multiplied by 10 is going to give you 60, right? So it gives you minus 28. So you put minus 28 here. So this part is pretty straightforward. You understood this. The second part is imaginary part. How you calculate imaginary part? Again, now real 1 multiplied by imaginary 2. So what you are doing? This 4 multiplied by 10, right? So it gives you 40, and then plus real 2 multiplied by imaginary 1. So this one basically 8 multiplied by 6. So it gives you 48. So if you calculate the total, it will give you how much? 88 basically, correct? 88. So this total you have to add, and it's a plus sign, right? It's a plus sign. So you have to just add plus 88 of I, right here. So this is how you can calculate the complex number multiplication. So first thing we will do is we will implement one method in Java which will give us the real and imaginary part from this num1 and num2, right? Once you get the real and imaginary parts, then you can just calculate the real and imaginary for the multiplication, right? And then you have to just combine them together using a plus sign, right? So this is how you can just like do the multiplication of two complex numbers. So I hope you understood this. Pretty straightforward. As long as you know this formula, then it's very easy. So let's go and take a look how we can do that in Java code. So first I will show you the parse complex number method. So you pass a complex number here as a string, and it gives you an integer array. Because why array? Because you need two things, right? The real part and the imaginary part, correct? So you are actually replacing the I with empty string. So this is your number that is given to you, right? So let us remove all this now. So this is the number that is given to you, right? Now you want to remove this 4 as a real part and 6 as an imaginary part. So that's what we are doing. So first you replace that I, right? I with empty string, correct? And then you will just split the string based on that plus sign. So there is a plus sign there, right? So you just use this plus sign, split the string. So you will get two parts basically. The first part will be real part, right? Integer dot parseInt parts of 0 will give you the real part, and integer dot parseInt parts of 1 will give you the imaginary part. So you just return that real and imaginary as a int array here, right? because that's what we want to find out, the two parts of that complex number. So we have created a static method, and this static method is going to give us those two parts, right, real and imaginary. So now is the time to use this method. So this is our main method, complex number multiply. You have two numbers, num1 and num2. So first you will take that num1 and you will parse that number. You will get two parts. First is your real part. So complex 1 0 will give you real part, right? Because I showed you this parse complex number method. It returns integer array, right? So it is giving you a real part here and imaginary part here, right? So you just get those real one and imaginary one for the first complex number that you have. Same thing you will do for the second complex number. Now you will get real 2 and imaginary 2, right? Two things you get after you parse that complex number. So now you have all the information that you need to find out this multiplication basically. So these are the formula, right? So exactly same thing we are doing here. So you will get the real part, real 1 multiplied by real 2 minus imaginary 1 multiplied by imaginary 2. So that one will give you the real part. So what is the real part here? This is the real part that you got, right? And this one will be your imaginary part, 88, right? So now we will calculate imaginary part is real 1 multiplied by imaginary 2 plus real 2 multiplied by imaginary 1. So this is just a formula basically of multiplication of two complex numbers, right? So you get these two parts. Now you have to just attach these two parts by using a plus and I sign. So real part plus imaginary part and I, right? So you will see in their examples also. So you have to put plus sign here, and after at the end you have to put I, and that one will give you the result of multiplication of two complex numbers. So now is the time to give it a run and make sure our code works correctly without any compilation problems. So our code is working correctly. This is the test case that I created just to show you, right? So you see that we are getting correct answer. So we will submit this code now to the Leetcode, make sure the code gets accepted by the Leetcode. And as you can see on the left side, the code is successfully accepted by the Leetcode. It is 83.55% on the performance, which is a pretty good solution to solve this coding problem, 537 complex number multiplication. So another mathematics related coding problem. So the important part here is you should know that formula, and you should also know how to parse the complex number, right? So I just wanted to show you with this example and with this explanation and Java code. So I hope you understood this Java solution clearly with this example that I shown you. And if this example and Java code help you understand this problem in an easier and better way, then please give it a thumbs up to this video, give it a like to this video, subscribe to our channel. Your subscription is very valuable and important for our channel. It really helps and supports this channel. It takes a lot of efforts to create these videos, so try to be generous, and if you really think that you like this video, then please give it a like for the video, subscribe to our channel, click on the bell notification icon button right away so you won't miss any future interesting postings from our channel. Here we create videos to help others in their coding and Java interviews. More than 550 solved coding problems are available on this channel for you. The important playlist that you can use to prepare well for your interview rounds and to learn more techniques of problem solving are graphs, matrices, binary search trees, binary trees, how to use and apply binary search, dynamic programming, recursion, memoization, and BFS, DFS on trees, graphs, and matrices. There are also important playlists for data structures, for stacks, queues, priority queues, min heap, max heap. So don't forget to check them out. Those are the previously asked coding interview questions by big tech companies in their interviews. If you are a Java consultant or Java developer and you're planning to take any telephonic interview rounds, then there are videos to explain you how to answer telephonic interview questions are also on this channel. So don't forget to search on our playlist. You will find those videos as well. Share this video with your friends so they will also know about our channel and watch and learn from these videos. Keep learning, keep coding, keep solving more varieties of coding problems, and thanks for watching this video and have a great day ahead.